there. My name is John McCarthy, and I'm pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K23. Wishing you nothing but the best in your next round. And today we start off with a par 4. Let's start off with a fantastic drive and take it from there. And setting up now in the deep rough. That's a safe shot. And sink this next putt and you'll grab that birdie. Oh, this one could drop. Bit long on that one. And 7 feet to the cup. This putt's good so far. And after that first hole, we're at a very healthy, even par. And the headwind is definitely a thing on this hole. Okay, this shouldn't be too bad. We're in the light rough, but not too deep. Good stuff. This is what our third shot's looking like. A little off on that approach, but that's okay. And from the green side, sand. Looking for an up and down here. All right, drop this on in and save your par. Nicely done. And that'll keep you right there at even par. Here we have a par 4 hole. Okay, we've got about 165 yards to go here. Now, this one might be going a little too far. Ah, that didn't hit the mark, did it? Okay, setting up here on the green side rough. All right, 19 feet to the cup. Oh, it could be. Oh, nicely done. And you're at even par. Careful out there, the wind's blowing right to left. Oh man, this one's heading to the sand. Okay, second shot here on the 4th. This one's your third. And setting up here for the bogey. Down she goes. And you're sitting at 1 over for the round. Let's see what we can do here on the 5th. Unlucky. Nicely done, back in the fairway. I like it. Let's just drop one next to the pin next shot. Setting up here with a extremely long putt. Holy smokes. How did that go down? How did you do that? Okay, 1 over on the round currently. And teeing it up now in a par 5. Managed to get a good swing on that. And here's our second shot on the 6th. Well, it wasn't your best swing. This is our third shot. All right, this is your fourth shot. To sink this, you could save par. All right, for the bogey. All right, let's head to the next. And after that, you're sitting at 2 over par. Wind is blowing left to right on this one. Yikes, this one's hooking. Careful of this one, fairway bunker. Not sure what's going to happen here. Good stuff out of the bunker. We're on the green. We got some work to do still, but no sand for us. Here's what you're looking at for birdie. Oh my. This one's a 10-footer. It could be a good one. Good work. Okay, 2 over par at the moment. Teeing up here on the 8th hole. Oh, you didn't hit this one, but that's okay. And with this putt, you could save par. Good luck. And this is about 4 feet. And the putt drops for the bogey. And that'll leave you at 3 over for the day. And we are working with the tailwind on this hole. Not sure where this one's going to end up. Okay, hole number 9, shot number 2. Let's see what you got. A little wayward on that approach. Okay, 3rd shot. All right, drop this par putt. Let's do it. Oh, come on, get in. Oh. This putt's about 4 feet. Looking good. And right now you sit at 4 over par. Teeing it up now on the 10th. This might end up in some trouble. And this is your 3rd shot. Come on, give us a kick to the left. Setting up here for your fourth. We've got this much left to save par on this one. It's getting there. A little bit too firm on that one for the bogey. Well done. Sitting at 5 over par for your round. Got a nice tailwind on this hole. See what you can do with that. Ouch, there's a hook. All right, let's get back in form. Coming off 3 bogeys in a row. I think we can do better here, though. Well, you can't hit them all. Here we go. Greenside rough. We got this. Lining up for the 13-foot putt. Ugh, rolled right by. All right, for the bogey. Well, that hole's behind us. Let's move on. And 6 over par on the round. Teeing her up now on a par 3 hole. This approach is heading right at the pin. Well, we missed the green, but that's all right. Life does go on. Let's get up and out of here. Setting up here now for our 3rd shot. Let's see how you do from the green side rough. Seven-foot putt here. This putt's tracking. That'll do nicely. Currently 8 over on the day. Okay, lengthy par 4 ahead of us here. Okay, this is about 160 or so to the pin. Well, better luck next time. Setting up for our 3rd shot. This is potentially to save par. Ooh. Okay, bogey putt coming up. Good stroke. And you're currently sitting at 9 over par. All right, put this one out in the fairway. This could roll into the rough, I think. Setting up here just in the first cut. Oh, this is looking good. Well, I had greater expectations, I guess. You ended up in the rough. Here is a 12-footer. Well, it's heading towards the hole. All right, the putt will drop on in there for par. Good stuff. They're currently sitting at 9 over. Let's see how this goes. Par 5 hole. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. It happens. Caught up in some brush. Well, it's a little untidy. We are in the deep stuff here. I'm okay with that. Let's see how you do here. We have a very long putt ahead of us. And for the par. Okay, well putt. Now let's move on. All right, 9 over par for the day. That wind is going right to left out there. And that approach was a bit wayward. Okay, second shot here on the 16th. And that'll go down for the birdie. Nice chip. And that's 8 over par at the moment. Oh my goodness, we got a big hitter here. And we're about, I don't know, 200 yards or so from the pin from here. Might be going a bit long here. Oh, missed the green on that one. This is what our third shot's looking like. Here's your fourth shot. See how you do with this 13-foot putt. Well, the putt appears to be on line. Good work on that putt. That's for bogey. And sitting at 9 over for the day. Best of luck here on the final hole of this one. And this is a tough call. Not sure where this will go. And this is about 170 yards to the pin. Well, you missed the approach. I'm not disappointed in you in any way. Just want you to know that. Ooh. That was a good chip. Okay, positive thoughts. Let's save par right here. Oh, man. Okay, here's our bogey putt. Oh! All right, 3 feet to the cup. Okay, and the putt dropped. Let's head on over to the 19th hole. All right, that's going to be a plus 11 for you at the end of this one. Well, on behalf of myself and the team here at HB Studios, thank you very much for the round. We'll see you next time. Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, and I am pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K23. Guess what? I'm ready for the golfs. And today, great choice in golf courses. We are taking a look at Top of the Rock today, nestled here in the Ozarks at Big Cedar Lodge. Let's get going. All right, nice approach on that one. Hopefully we can get this to drop. This one's for bogey. Okay, starting the round above par here today, but hopefully we can shave some strokes off as we progress. And the second hole at Top of the Rock, what it lacks in length, it makes up for in elevation change. Quite a drop off of this tee. Let's see how you do. Don't know what that was. Just a little off on that approach. Okay, here's our third shot. And this one's 7 feet away. This putt's going. As that one drops, that's 2 bogeys back to back. So let's crank things up a notch on the next one. And 2 strokes above par currently. Here we go with the third hole at Top of the Rock. One of the most difficult holes on the course. I think we're going to find out why. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. Here we go. Birdie putt coming up. Oh, come on, ball. Get back on the green. And this is our third shot. Way to chip that one close. Well done. All right, let's rip out this scorecard, see what it's saying. Fourth hole of Top of the Rock is before us. It's another beautiful hole. We got the first in a stretch of water holes. And yeah, a lot of sand trouble around the green as well. Well, that's okay. That's okay. We'll get on the green maybe on the next shot. Fingers crossed for a nice up and down out of this greenside bunker. That was lovely to watch from the bunker. Nice and close to the hole now. Let's do this. All right, give this a tap. Okay, we're moving on. Let's get this next hole. And right now you are sitting at 3 over par. The fifth hole is relatively short, but that's not really going to do you any favors. There are some significantly deep bunkers at the front of this green to contend with. So, best of luck. Well, unfortunate. That's going to get counted as a missed green. And this one is a save par. Oh, it's getting there. Good job in there with a par. And you're 3 over on your round. Okay, the 6th hole at top of the rock. What it lacks in sand compared to the other holes, it makes up for with the amount of water around this one. It's insane. It's beautiful. Can't wait to see what you do. Best of luck on this one. We've got a lot of real estate to cover here. No, that was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one. Ooh, nice little chip on that one. All right, good luck here. This one's for bogey. And that putt will go. And you're currently sitting at 4 over par. Okay, 7th hole at top of the rock. We've got water yet again. Water's all over on the right. Sand is all over the place on the left. So let's keep it down the middle. Keep it on the green. Plug your nose. This one's your 3rd. And this one's your 4th. Nice chip. Here's our look at a double bogey. Currently sitting at 6 over. All right, the penultimate hole at top of the rock is another beautiful par 3. There is a giant tree to the front right of the green and false front on this green as well, so be careful with that tee shot. Well, missed the green on that one, but I've already forgotten about it. And this is your 3rd shot. Oh, nice little chip there. All right, nice 3-footer to deal with. All right, bogey putt drops. Good stuff. Okay, 7 over par after that one. All right, 9th hole at top of the rock. Let's just stick this nice and close. Sand isn't there. Those bunkers don't exist. It's just the green. This one might be a little too much. A little wayward on the approach. That's all right, though. Oh, nice. Fantastic shot from a rough lie. And we're done here. Finished with a tap. And at the end of this one, it'll be a +7 on your scorecard. And that's going to do it for me. My job's done. Hopefully, I'll see you again around here real soon, though. hello there, and a big fat welcome from me, John McCarthy, to PGA Tour 2K23. I think this is going to be an extra good round of golf. And it looks like a par 5 first hole for us here today. Let's get after it. Look out, we got a shank. And second shot here on the first. I don't know, this one could go either way. Setting up here in the deep stuff. Yeah, this one's your fourth shot. All right, for the par. Six feet to the cup. Oh. 3 feet left. And in the hole. And right now you are 2 over par. And we're teeing up on hole number 2. I think this one will play. Taking a look at the elevated green from here. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that one. Setting up here now for our third shot. And from 23 feet away. Well, that's going right by the hole, isn't it? And this will be a bogey on the scorecard. Good job on that putt. Currently sitting at 3 over par. And we're teeing up now on the third. Someone's gonna need to bite. That's gonna miss the green, unfortunate. This is what our third shot's looking like. Coming through with the chip. 4 feet left. And that one drops. That's back-to-back bogeys. Okay, currently sitting at 4 over. And as we tee off here, staring down a long par 5 hole. Don't worry about it. And second shot here on the fourth. Getting some extra practice in this rough. Good to get a feel for it. Well, that's all right. We'll get on the green next time. Okay, here's your fourth. Well judged on that one. If you drop this, you could save par. Okay, that putt's done. And you are sitting at 4 over on the round. Okay, setting up on a short par 4 today. Ooh, there's a hook. All right, setting up here deep in the spinach. That's okay, don't worry about it. We'll be on the green eventually. Yeah, you can sink this, you could save par. Oh, just right by the hole. Here's an 8-footer. Oh, that was almost in. And here we go for the double bogey. Nice putt. And you're currently 6 over par. Well, the wind is definitely picking up here as we tee this one up. Okay, this is looking to be about 225 from the pin. This isn't looking good. And this is your 4th shot. A little too much to the right. Oop, fetched up in the branches here. Now, grab a new ball and take it from there. Okay, this is your 6th shot on this one. Well, maybe this will kick left. Well, you can't hit all the greens. All right, my only advice is to just sink this for quad and immediately forget about this one. Well played. Okay, sitting at 10 over for the day. Wind blowing left to right on this hole. Ooh, a little bit off on that swing. Make sure you check your swing meter. That took a weird turn. And as we set up here with the greens below us, Might need a little less club. Nice approach. This one's 31 feet out. Just a little bit aggressive there. All right, here we go. Double bogey. Right by. And here comes a 4-footer. That was a good putt. Okay, 8th hole coming up. That shot got a little bushy. No, that one, yeah, that one took a dive. Okay, 3rd shot. Nice. And this one's about 210 from the pin. A little bit to the right on the approach here. Well, missed the green there on that one. Setting up for your 5th stroke here. Here's a bogey putt. Ouch, right by the hole. Just 3 feet left. Good job on that one. Teeing off now in a long par 4. That'll do. And 200 yards or so to the pin. Well, looks like you're a bit off on that approach. Going to be much more difficult to hit out of this with the plugged lie in the bunker. Good luck. And from the green side bunker, looking for an up and down here. This one's for the Bogue. All right, well done. Right, stepping up to a par 4 here. Oh, you hit that one well. Let's get out of this bunker and on our way. Setting up for our 3rd shot. All right, we're back in the fairway. I like it. All right, you've got about 6 feet here. This one's tracking. All right, mark that one down as a bogey. Okay, the wind's blowing on this one, right to left. Oh, this one might be a bit much. Well, you didn't hit this one, but that's okay. Good job getting back in the fairway, taking yourself out of harm's way. Count it. That was fantastic work. Holing it out. Unbelievable. This one's a par 4. Okay, looking good. Here we go, 225 yards or so away. Well, that approach kind of missed the mark a little bit. Here we go, this next one for par. That'll do nicely. We got a right to left cross breeze going on this hole. Good shot. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. This one's your third. Nicely out of that rough. Now let's get into that green. Now you've got a 7-foot putt. Looking pretty good. Okay, that's for bogey. This one's a par 4 hole. Oh, this one's hooked. Good luck on your second shot here on the 14th. Whoops. Setting this up with the ball below your feet. That's going to tend to make it go a little bit to the left. All right, back in the fairway. Now let's just drop a dart onto that green. And for bogey. Oh, no. 6 feet to the cup. I went right by. And triple bogey coming up. And teeing this one up on the 15th hole. And this is about 165 yards or so to the pin. A little off on that approach, but that's okay. And wouldn't it be nice to save par here? Oh my, that was a good putt from way out there. There you go. Here comes a par 4. And look at that thing go. Oh my goodness, he smashed it. And we're around about, I'd say 240, 245 to the pin. And this is our third shot. Here's a putt for 19 feet. Ooh. Nothing you can do now to just pop in the bogey and we'll move on. And that's for back-to-back bogeys, unfortunately. Well, see if you can use the tailwind on this hole. I've seen you swing better. Well, unfortunately, we missed the green here. Okay, safely on the putting surface after that. And this will save your par. Looking really good. Oh. All right, that putt'll go. All right, hole number 18, ready to go. Well, you won't be getting that one back. You're coming off a bit of a bogey streak, 3 in a row, but it's a new hole here. This might end up in some rough. Oop, that one, yeah, that's in the water. Okay, here's your 5th shot. Did you plan that one? Oh man, that's wet. All right, let's get out of this green side rough and start putting. This one will be for quadruple bogey. Looking good. And that's all for the golf today, I guess. Well, that's it for me. This is where we go our separate ways. Thank you for the round. Hello there and welcome to PGA Tour 2K23. I'm so excited to get into this. Today we start with a par 4 first hole. All right, load this one up and get that into the fairway, and then we'll move on from there. Just in the green side rough here. It's setting up for your fourth stroke here. About 17 feet to the cup. Ah, no good. Okay, this one for the double bogey. Looking good. Well done on this one. And right now you're 2 over. Have fun here on this par 3. And we're going right of the pin. Well, unfortunately, that's a missed green. Second shot here on hole number 2. Here's a 14-foot putt. Going towards that hole. And that's your par. All right, 2 over par at the moment. All right, let's have a nice tee shot and land it nicely in that fairway. Good shot. All right, what do we got here? Looking like about 165 to the pin. And the approach heading to the left. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. And here we go. This one for birdie. This one's on a good line. Just a little too much power. 5 feet to go. This putt's tracking. And right now you're just 2 strokes above par. Par 5 for this hole. I'm not positive. Could be rough, could be fairway though. Setting up from the long grass here. Let's get on out of this. All right, back in the fairway. Now, to the green. Well done. And here we go for the birdie. So good, so good. Okay, sitting at 1 over par. Teeing it up on the 5th. That'll do for the approach. This ball's a long way from home. Let's see if he can help it get there. Yikes, that went right by. 14-footer. Good stroke. And you're sitting at 1 over par at the moment. Hole number 6. Well, that'll happen. Bounce right, come on. And this is your 3rd shot. And to save par. This putt's going. That's going to do just nicely. And you're 1 over par currently. Here we go, par 5 ahead of you. Let's see what happens. Yes, that's a good swing. It's setting up about 220 yards away. Setting up here now for our 3rd shot. All right, drop this one in. This one for birdie. This putt's good so far. That'll go down for the bird. That performance brings you down to even par. That wind is picking up, blowing left to right on this one. This one's going right. Okay, let's get on out of this second cut and get on our way. 31 feet from the cup. That is fine work. And you'll stay right there at even par after that one. Well, let's let this fly here on the 9th. Nice. And this is looking to be about 155 yards out. Well, might not like the results here. Okay, here's our 3rd shot. And this one for the par. Oh, it's going right by the hole. All right, here we go. Give a tap and we'll head on to the next. And there we go. And after that one, you are sitting at 1 over par. We've got a long par 4 staring us down on this one. About 195 yards to that pin from here. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be great. Nice. Looks like you wound up on the fringe in the end. Okay, third shot. Oh. From 23 feet. So good. One over for the day. Okay, a longer par 4 on this hole. Not an amazing swing. Second shot here on the 11th. This is what our third shot's looking like. Amazing shot. Edge your score down to even par after that one. Teeing it up now on the 12th. And your approach is heading right at the pin. Whoa! Just pin seeking on that one. All right, this one for par. And that putt safely in its home. Well, staying at even par after that one. All right, pop a nice one out in the fairway on this one. There we go. Nice contact on that one. And here's our second shot on the 13th. All right, out of the bunker. We got a long putt ahead of us, but we're not in the sand anymore. It's all good. Okay, here's your putt for birdie. Here's a putt from 19 feet. Zooming by the hole. Okay, best of luck with this one. 16-footer. Rolled right by. This one for double bogey. Don't even worry about it. And you are currently 2 over. And you're teeing up on a par 4 for this one. So that's off track. We're going to have to be real careful with this. It's deep into this rough. All right, back in the fairway. I'm liking that. Setting up for our third shot. Nothing wrong with that. This putt's left to save par. This one's tracking. And in the cup for the par. Okay, 2 over par at the moment. Teeing off on a par 3 hole for this one. Ooh, can we get a kick to the left? Safe approach, nice. And this one's from 28 feet. Oh my goodness. And this next putt for par. Looking pretty good. That's what you wanted in there for par. All right, you're sitting at 2 over. And now teeing off on a par 4. All right, let's piece out of this sand. It's setting up in the green side rough. A little too much pace on that one. All right, this is your 4th shot. Ooh, just missed. Setting up for the bogey putt here. And let's take a peek at our scorecard after that one. Here comes a par 5. Great swing. We're in the deep stuff. You might need a club or 2 extra on this shot. Okay, nicely out of the rough there. Now, let us set our sights on the green. Good work there. Great shot on the approach. This would take you down to 2 over. Oh, lining up an 8-foot putt. Looking good. All right, in the cup for the par. And you're 3 over at the moment. And let's start to wind things down here as we tee this up on the 18th. And we are in the deep stuff currently. Let's get out of here now. All right, back in the fairway. Now let's get into that green. Ten feet to go. It's getting there. Okay, you drop the putt, and we're done here. And at the end of this one, it'll be 3 over for you. And with that, I will leave you to your own devices. Thank you for the round, and I'll see you next time. pleased to have your company. My name's John. Welcome to PGA Tour 2K23. We got a decent amount of coin on the table today as we get ready to play some skins. Let's do this. Okay, let's send it. That's not going to be good. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. This one's fairway bound. Second shot here on the first. Something about that sounded a little off. Okay, he's setting up his second shot here. Taking this one with the 8-iron. All right, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. Going with the 9-iron. And here we go with his second shot. Okay, they're going with the pitching wedge here. This one's heading for it. And this is your third shot. This is an insanely long putt for this guy. I don't know what's going to go down. Oh. And he's putting this one for birdie. Here we go. Let's save par on this one. Nicely done. Now let's wait and see what your friends do here. And this putt will get him one skin. And that one goes for birdie. And after that one, the score to beat is one skin. And let's see how he does on this hole. Looks like this one's in the fairway. All right, let's go. Let's launch this one out there. Those shots are going to happen to you. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. Setting up here from the deep stuff. I'm sure you didn't plan that one. And as he sets up, he's looking at around 190 yards to the pin. And here we go. This is his second shot. They're going with the 5-iron here. All right, let's see what happens here. He's got about 170 yards to go. And here's their 8-iron. This is our third shot. Setting up here for your fourth. Oh, draining the chip. Nothing wrong with that. All right, let's see what happens. This is his third shot. And it drops. Setting up his third shot here. Right by the hole. Oh, he's got a long putt to deal with here. Let's see what happens. Ooh, just about. 2 skins on the board here for our leader. Forward to see what you do here. And that approach was a bit wayward. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. Here's their 3-wood. Taken out the 3-wood on this one. And second shot here on the third. Ooh, nicely done on the chip shot. All right, this is his second. And that will drop. He's a long ways out here with this next putt. Hopefully, maybe he misses. And it drops. And as we head to the next hole, we get a little reminder and see who has what in their pockets currently. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. Oh, this one's dropping fairway for sure. All right, let her fly. Let's see it. Here's his second shot. Bit of an awkward swing. Here's your second shot on the fourth. Looks like the sand coming up. All right, here's his second shot. Well, this could maybe roll its way into the rough, possibly. And this will be his second shot. This is his third shot. Okay, here's our third shot. All right, bit of work left to do here, but we're out of the sand. All right, this is his third shot. All right, and he's dealing with a greenside rough situation. From here, he's got quite a little bit of real estate to cover to make this putt. I don't know about it. And that will drop. What do you think? Is he going to make this? It's kind of long. Oh. He's got 15 feet to the cup. Ooh. All right, you need this putt to carry the hole. And that's going to carry things over again. Well done. And as you probably could tell, we're carrying things over to the next hole. More skins on the line. Okay, let's rip this out into the fairway. Well, this should be in the fairway. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. Looks like this one will be safe in the fairway. And he's setting up here around 135 yards out. And they're going with the pitching wedge. And it looks like around 135 yards out for him. And this one's about 125 yards out. Come on, kick to the right. We're on the green with that one. Well done. Okay, second shot for him on this one. And they are going with the 9-iron on this one. He's a long way out here. He's got a long putt to deal with. I don't know. What do you think? Oh my. Here's a putt for birdie. Oh no, it's right by the hole. Seven-foot putt for him. And that one will drop for birdie. He's got 3 feet to go. That one will go for birdie. And now as we head to the next hole, we get to take a look at the standings again. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. Not quite sure where this will end up. All right, let's send this ball away. Oop, that's no good. Here's our second shot on this 6th hole. Okay, let's get on to the green next. Let's see what his second shot looks like. And they've gone with the 6-iron on this one. Okay, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. And they're choosing the 6-iron here. He's in the deep stuff here. He's buried in there. Let's see how he does. And here's a 6-iron from them. This one's heading for the sand, I think. Okay, third shot. Well, this is definitely in the sand. Let's see what goes down for him. And his 4th shot on this hole. Ooh. He's putting this next one for birdie. And if he sinks this, that'll get him 4 skins. And it drops. 4 skins on the board for our leader after this one. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. Okay, time to send it. Look out, this one's hooking. And setting up here in a fairway bunker. This might find some trouble. And he's got about 160 yards to go here. This is an 8-iron. And he is in the beach. Let's see how he gets out of this one. bunker, bound. And he's got about, I'd say 140 to the pin from here. All right, let's make this a short stay at the beach. All right, let's see how he deals with this beach. Here's your fourth shot. I'm glad it's him and not me out there. This is a kind of a long putt to deal with. Ouch, right by the hole. And this one he's going to take a stab at for birdie. Oh. And he's got 13 feet from the cup. And the par putt will drop. And this putt for his skin. Yikes, that went right by. Let's see what he does here. He's putting for par. And nothing much to talk about on that hole. No scores changing. We're just going to carry over to the next hole. Taking this one with the 9-iron. This one's looking good. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. Taking this one with the 8-iron. It's looking nice. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. And here's their 8-iron. Well, we missed the green, but that's all right. Life does go on. Here's our second shot on the 8th. Tell you the truth, I don't think he's going to make this. It's a bit long. Ooh, just missed. He's setting up here with a pretty long putt to deal with. What are you thinking? Right by. And you've got this left to save your par. It could be a good one. Nicely done. Let's see what the others do here. 6-foot putt for him. All right, and it drops, and he's won this one. We got a tie game at the top of the heap right now. All right, let's see how he does. All right, let's send it. I think this will end up in the fairway. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. Let's see what happens. This is his second. Okay, he's setting up his second shot here. And here's our second shot on the 9th. Well, that's just fine golf playing there. That's on the green in under regulation. Well done. Okay, this is his third. Okay, let's see what happens. This is his third. Okay, this one for eagle. Just, yeah, a little too much on there. And he'll get a skin if he drops this. Oh. Okay, 10 feet to go here. All right, nice putt. Let's see what the others do here. And a 7-foot putt for him. And that putt will drop for birdie. Well, no one won that hole, so we're carrying things over. 2 skins up for grabs on the next hole. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. Okay, full send. Let's go. This one's looking like it'll be in the fairway. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. Here's our second shot on the 10th. Okay, there you go. All right, this is his second. And here's his second shot. Oh, looky here. They're going driver off the turf. And he's got about a deuce and a half, I'd say, to get to that pin. This one's heading to the rough. Setting up here now for our third shot. Okay, let's see if he can get up and down from here. All right, third shot for him. Let's see how this shapes up. This is his third shot. Here we go. This one for birdie. Oh, yeah. Well done. Back-to-back birdies. And he's got 13 feet to the cup. And that one drops for the birdie. And now we get to take a look and see who has what as far as skins as we head to the next. And 3 big skins on the line here on this hole. I like that. All right, let's see what he does on this one. Tee shot's looking decent. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. Looks like he's setting up here around 135 yards out. And they've chosen the pitching wedge. Here's our second shot on hole number 11. Heading in that direction of the bunker, I think. Well, better luck next time. He looks to be about 130 yards away. Okay, they're going with the pitching wedge here. All right, here's his second shot. Going with the 9-iron. This one's going to need to sit right down. And from the green side bunker. All right, on to the green. Let's do this. All right, he's putting this one for birdie. And finishing this one with a good putt. And a 5-foot putt for him. That'll drop the birdie. And we have a tie for most skins at this point. Going with the hybrid. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. This one's heading left. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. Going with the 5-wood on this one. This one's looking good. Okay, let's see what you do here. This one's heading a little bit too much to the right. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that approach. All right, second shot on the 12th. And this will be his second shot. This is what our third shot's looking like. I went right by. This next putt is for the bird. Let's see how he does. And the putt will drop. 13 feet for his putt here. And finishing this hole out with a solid putt. And now let's take a look at the scoreboard as we head to the next hole. This one looks pretty good. Should be in the fairway. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. All right, bombs away. Let's see what happens here. Let's go. All right, he's in the first cut of rough here. Shot's looking good. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. Okay, second shot for him on this one. And here we go with his second shot. And this putt for the birdie. Well, that's going right by the hole, isn't it? And he's looking at a 17-foot putt. goes in for the bird. And 14-foot putt for him. And a decent putt. And after that one, next hole's going to be worth 6 skins. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. Let's go. Pound this one out there. Yeah, you'll take that. And this is around the 245-yard mark. I think we're diving in the water. And here we go. This is his second shot. Here's a 3-wood. Well, that one's goodbye. Let's see what he does from here. 230 yards out. And they're going with the 5-wood. This approach is heading left. All right, here we go. This is his 4th shot. Here is their 5-wood. And he's looking at around 220 from here. And here's a look at their hybrid. And this one's your 4th. That's okay. No worries. We'll be on the green soon enough. And here he goes. Coming out of the deep stuff on this one. See you later to that ball. And he's hitting out of the deep stuff here. And he's in the green side rough. And this is what your 5th shot's looking like. Oh, that was a close one. And if he sinks this, that's for 6 skins. putt drops. Eagle. And after that one, 10 skins for our leader. And they are going with the 9 iron on this one. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. This is an 8 iron. Shots coming towards the green nicely. Have a good tee shot. Ooh, the approach might be a bit long here. Well, it's better than I thought you were going to do. It's quite a ways from the cup, but you're on the green. Taking this one with the 8 iron. This one might be a bit too much. All right, this putt for the birdie. Oh my, flew right by the hole. Ooh, let's get back onto the green. Setting up for our 3rd shot. He's got a long putt to contend with here. What will happen? Okay, he's setting up for this 20-foot putt. And that will drop. Okay, he's setting up for birdie here. Let's see what happens. Oh my goodness. And 11 skins in the pocket of our leader after that hole. And let's see how he does on this hole. Okay, let's go. Pound this one into the fairway. No good. Alrighty, second shot on the 16th. Well, you're not going to hit every green today. That's all right. Okay, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. And he's around 185 yards out from here. And here's a look at their 5-iron. Well, this approach is leaning a bit to the right. And let's see what happens. This is his second. Here's their 7-iron. Setting up his third shot here. And let's see how he gets out of this one. And this is our third shot. All right, let's see what happens. This is his third shot. And let's see what happens. This is his fourth. And it drops. All right, see if you can chip this in. Then we can carry the hole. And then next hole's a new story. And this is a long distance putt. Let's see what he does. And that will drop. And as we head to the next hole, we get to see who has what in their pockets currently. Going for the green. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. All right, here we go. Give it a rip. Let's hit that fairway. And this is right on the border. I'm not sure if it's going to be rough or fairway. All right, setting up in the fairway sand. Okay, here's our third shot. right, this is his second. Okay, he's setting up a second shot here. Let's see what his second shot looks like. And this one's your fourth shot. And he's got 19 feet to the cup from here. And it drops. This next putt will be for his birdie. Good putt. And we're carrying things over to the next hole, and that means 3 skins on the line. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. All right, bombs away. Let's hit that fairway. Look out there. This one's hooked. Here's our second shot on the 18th. And back in the fairway. Let's have a nice shot from here. And he's looking at around 190 yards to the pin. 5-iron on display for this one. All right, here's his second shot. And from 170-ish yards out. And here's their 8-iron. This one's your third. Okay, I'll accept that. Well, this is a long putt. What are the odds? What do you think? Ooh, that's That's a disappointment. And he's on the birdie hunt here. Let's see what happens. And he's got 13 feet from the cup. And unfortunately, as this one comes to an end, no winnings for you necessarily, but maybe next time. Well, might as well get on my way here. I had fun with you today. Hopefully we'll see you real soon.